Good morning. Today is July the 13th, and do my almost daily video today. I'm in my church office, and it's a little, it's early, around 9ish, and just wanted to share a few thoughts with you this morning, uh, and let you know what's on my mind and heart today. Um, if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'd appreciate it. If you liked the video, I'd appreciate you hitting that little thumbs up button. That would be great. If you want to share it, that would be great. I usually share it out to Facebook and Twitter and try to disseminate it, a little bit to try to gain some following. I'll put a title on it. This is what I wanted to talk about today. I saw an interview yesterday with Brett Hume on Fox, and I just being honest, I kind of like Brett Hume usually, and he seems to be kind of middle of the road. He's maybe a little bit more conservative than liberal, but he's not way left, and he's not way right. He's kind of right in the middle, and I like that from a journalist, because that's what journalism is supposed to be about. And yesterday, they were talking about whether Trump was the leader of the Republican Party, and that's out for discussion in the political environment. I don't know whether he is or isn't. They were talking about what the conservative views are, and in general, some of the Trump policies seem to be what the conservative base and conservative Republican elected officials are wanting to put forth as the platform for Republicans. And what I was struck by with Brett was the dichotomy between the elected officials that are Republican and the mainstream Republican / conservative base across America. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. They showed a clip of Trump at the CPAC, and Trump was railing about the election. And Brett Hume seemed to be totally oblivious to the fact that there is ongoing legitimate challenges across the nation regarding what happened in November. And didn't even seem to know what was going on, or at least didn't acknowledge that he knew it was going on, and kind of said that there goes Trump again, being crazy about this. And I think that's so disingenuous when you figure that Arizona's got some very important things going on, Georgia's got some important things going on, Pennsylvania's got some very important things going on, Michigan's got some important things going on, Wisconsin's got some important things going on, and these are crucial states. And I'm a lawyer, and I understand forensic analysis. Like I tell people, if you have a money challenge in court, you need to have a forensic accountant evaluate the financial matters that you're going to put forward in court. Well, when you do a forensic audit, that's what it's about. It's evaluating numbers in a way that can be introduced into court using the code of evidence. So you have to have chain of custody and all these kinds of things. And to the extent that that is going on in various states, forensic audits by forensic professionals, that is a legitimate news topic. Whether you agree with it or not politically is immaterial. The fact is, it is going on. You don't hear anything about it. And the fact that Brett Hume didn't even acknowledge it took me back a little bit, because like I said, I really respect Brett Hume, and I would have at least expected to have some sort of balance in his commentary. But in a general sense, what he said was that on the right side, the conservative side, there are some issues that are becoming more and more kind of mainstream. And what we're seeing is these are things that were just part of the policies of the previous administration that this current administration, through executive order, have just obliterated. And we see it down the southern part of Texas. I don't want to say the word because I might get banned on YouTube, but you know what I'm talking about. And some other things like the financial, like just look at the gas price right now. I filled up at Costco over the weekend and it was $2.39. Now $2.39 to you, if you're in California, New York, might seem inexpensive, but last year in September, October, before the election, I was paying $1.29. So that's $1.10. That's 50% increase in the price of gasoline. That's tremendous increase, and that's a big impact on your budget if you're budgeting your fuel costs based upon what you are used to paying. Last year, this time, a lot lower. This year, a lot higher. It affects your budget. And I'm sharing all this with you because there is an ethic, spiritual, moral dimension to all this. If your purpose is to enact certain legislation from a liberal side that promotes abortion and different things like that, then those are your social policies. And we can disagree on those or agree on those. Personally, as a Catholic, I can never go for abortion in any way. And then you have the fiscal financial part. And if you're being honest, you have to realize that the policies that are in place right now are not working. They're crushing the economy. They're destabilizing it. My son moved from Baton Rouge to New Orleans to take a pretty nice job with a pretty good pay increase, but he can't hardly afford a house right now because of the inflated values of real estate. And his real estate agent said, look, if you don't have to buy right now, don't. You know, fortunately, we have a family house down there that he's able to live in. But that's pretty terrible when a real estate agent is telling you, if you don't have to buy right now, don't, because the prices of the houses are overvalued. That's part of inflation. Price of gas is up. Price of lumber's up. Price of building materials up. Everything is being affected by the inflation caused by the fact that they just keep printing more dollars. And the financial system just can't sustain continuing to just print more dollars without any regard to the consequence of it, which is to crush the economy. Now, that might be the purpose. Maybe they're trying to crush the economy to bring people to their knees to realize how much more they need the government. I don't know, but it seems that way. And from my perspective, the Catholic Church always teaches to go to the smallest entity to take care of problems. So you don't want to look at the magnitude of it. You want to look at the smaller part. And you know, if you're employing that, you want to take a look at cities, you want to look at counties, you want to look at states before you look at the global effect. And I just think that from a perspective of the future, we need to be aware of the impact of some of the things that are going on right now across the country. Not talking about anything with COVID or anything like that today. I'm just talking about straight, you know, conservative or liberal policies in a fiscal regard. I'm not even talking about social justice. So those are my thoughts for the day. Hope some of this makes some sense. If it does, like the video, share the video, hit that thumbs up, and we'll try to put one of these out there on a regular basis so that we can keep in touch with each other. If there's something that you want to talk about, leave me a comment. Feel free to email me. Give me the information. I'll do a little research for you, and then I'll give you my opinion. with that, I wish you a wonderful, blessed day, and hopefully I will see you mañana. Take care. God bless.